Yeah, I'm sure I can pick up a few things.
Well, 2-0 the head-to-head. Straight games, the last meet drew in the second game with injury at the Swiss Open. Let's take a look at the result of this coin toss.
Japan. Yuki to serve. Indonesia. This side. Rahayu to receive. Okay.
My favourite umpire, I think. Nice and clear,
yeah.
nice voice. I like that.
Definitely that period of kind of recalibration. The conditions in here are actually a little bit difficult, which is unusual for kind of European halls. Normally we don't really crank up the AC. We don't have the heat of Asia to deal with. Wow, flying so far. The Japanese, like we said, they are more happy to sit back. Fukushima and Hirota before, I don't think there'll be many occasions when they found themselves 8-love down. They'll be desperate to get a point on the board here, but the Indonesians are making it very difficult for them. Whoa, there we go. Rahayu's just beaming. She is having the time of her life right now.
It's so nice to see players playing like this. We were talking about it yesterday in the mixed doubles. It might have been the day before. And everyone just looked so happy as they came out on court. They were just, it was like at some Christmas party. They were all, you know, well, the game plan, whatever it is, not quite coming off just yet for the Japanese pair.
Good use of the net.
On the line. They've actually had a terrific few months. That final in Indonesia. And, of course, winning the Asia Championships, Fukushima and Hirota. It's nice to see them back in this sort of top form. They dipped a bit. And a good time to do it. It's just this early deficit.
Again, across to their side.
That's nice from Hirota, but
You just see the strength of the Japanese defense. Settled into a better rhythm here.
wonderful.
That's a nice net hold there.
Yeah,
That's a nice cross net.
really trying to drag
rally.
the Japanese around the court, aren't
They're
they?
going left to right. That's aggressive at the net. That's a good return this set. They've done well to recover back to a kind of 3-point deficit.
Well, yeah, they were 8 down, weren't they, at the start?
Very doable from here. That's
The fact that the Japanese pair have been 3-time silver medalists, that must be quite hard to swallow.
yeah.
Quite doing it.
I think it will play maybe slightly on their mind, but and sometimes it's not really a matter of execution. It's just what happens on the day, and the margins in women's doubles and the sheer quality of it in this era. I mean, it's inches, it's cent. Yeah. I think the styles suit the other end better, so we are in for a second set.
Yes, and most likely a third if it's if they decide to treat us.
Those are the most difficult ones to call for the line judges as well.
Yeah, flat, aren't they?
Yeah. Tactics and their style. It's whether they can keep the control. Fast and Furious kind of lends itself to a bit less control.
Getting more and more animated, the coaches, as this first game goes on.
I'm developing a new skill with my commentary. I'm trying to play coach charades. I don't speak Japanese, nor do I speak Korean like yesterday.
Yes.
Nice. Good use of the mid-court, and then just that punch up and over.
Oh. Oof.
Good interception in the midcourt there.
Fukushima.
That's going out, but Hirota's taking it.
Great defense. That's quality from Rahayu, isn't it? Taking that net on.
Such good net awareness. That's a great rally. We might see a few energy-saving shots here. Yep, yep.
I'm not surprised.
Before we get back into it.
Oh,
well.
Well, do I be honest?
Still a job to do. See if they can stay solid in this final point and not try and force it too much.
Oh, brilliant!
Well, they found the line. That's
change of ends. Game 2. Apriyani Rahayu grinning still all the way through the interval. And they're all...
But with the Indonesian just being so aggressive.
And given that they took the first on the slower side.
All guns blazing, flat out, and lose a little bit of that control. Drift's going to take that.
It's making me smile.
I don't know if it's some kind of psychological game.
Maybe she's been to the dentist.
Yeah.
That's a terrific battle in the midcourt. Power.
A million miles an hour.
That's a nice return.
Good.
Wow. That's terrific. That is
Smashing from the Indonesians.
good return of serve again. Hirota's doing well off service return. But again,
See,
Indonesians on the attack.
yeah.
Nice control from Rahayu. And as soon as they get that chance,
Have that big energy to their play. The Indonesian pair definitely being that.
they've learned to control that over the years. Must come out at some stage.
Absolutely.
For me, the best chance for the Indonesians is to try and smash this through in 2 games.
Yeah. It's been working for them. That's such a nice inside to out defense. going to go out.
The G of that Copenhagen or something in the back right to this Japanese pair in the second, but it's not hugely convincing. Still a very even contest. Fukushima and Hirota.
But it requires a lot of control.
It's when it comes back, isn't it? You're off balance, you've got to play another.
Yeah.
And the tendency is to try and go even harder sometimes for Hirota and Fukushima to take us to a decider.
Yeah.
First time of asking. Adding rubber game. Change of ends at 11. That might be quite crucial here. But the Indonesians in this second half will have to be a lot more consistent than they were a few moments ago.
Great rally to kick us off in this set.
Because you kind of expect the short rallies to be won with something a bit aggressive, assertive, positive, and that might go a bit more towards the Indonesians. But the longer rallies, I'd expect the Japanese to come through.
Absolutely, yeah. Caught a little late. Ooh. Oh, that's good net play. Fukushima.
It's coming up short. Japan with the advantage, playing from well inside that doubles
That's going
back
to go
service line.
out. Oh, these are the conditions that the players have to contend with and try and either... Oh.
We've all done that too, haven't we?
Frustration with herself was so contrasting to Ola Brow. That's a good return. Good defense.
Terrific defense, Hirota.
In doubles. That's a good return into the body. That might have been drifting wide.
Match. And still a long way to go. Oh!
Constant pace from the Indonesians, and then
good defense.
oh, my graphic comes up quickly that it's a fair way out. Go there, it just kind of had to be nudged into that space. But that's easy said from sitting down here.
I always think that.
Yeah.
Why didn't you do this? It looks so easy. Well, nice shot. Superb, up perfectly for something quite exciting in the latter stages.
Yeah, they'll really have to hold their nerve, but we've seen the Japanese pair. Oh, that's good. Just as I think they have no choice but to take it to the Japanese. They cannot sit back, and it's gotten them this far. And is it? Oh, yeah, that's well. Doubles. Or any doubles, really.
Nice block. This is nice for me in defence from the Indonesians. What a shot. brilliant.
Good.
Are going to hurt more for Rahayu. The quads.
Oh, that's a bit of luck.
That might have drifted wide as well. That's a nice shot. Bit of variation. Should have perhaps had this earlier in the match. Match points, and for the place in the semi-finals.
Oy.
It's gone wide.
And they can do nothing about it because they can't challenge.
The Indonesians are through. And that smile that's been started will not be moved.
What a game from the Indonesians. Like, a little blip in that second set where they let it go. There's a few errors, but